I'm tired of people calling me fat. I am. Man. Honestly, I'm done. I'm done with everyone. I'm done. I don't know who taught some people it's okay to just look at someone and tell them, actually, you're fat. It's unacceptable behavior. You know, um, I used to think it was okay when I was a kid. Like, I was a fat kid and they'd tell me you're fat, and I would take it like a compliment of some sort. And like, yeah, thank you. I didn't know the animosity that such a statement can have. It's mind bending. Yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm not. Don't ask me about my BMI. Don't ask me about the size of my shoe. Don't ask me about the size of my belt. Don't ask me about any of that. It's normal. It's really normal. There is no point in trying to prove that I'm fat. There is really no point. There isn't. I'm not. I identify as a thin person. Very thin. Wire thin. Fire post thin. Like grass thin. That's what I identify. And this is the 21st century. And we are liberals. So you have to accept what I tell you. If I tell you I'm thin, you have to go with that. There is no other option. And you go with whatever I tell you. If I tell you I'm fat, then you have the right to say I'm fat. But if I have never told you that I'm fat, you have absolutely no right calling me fat. I don't care the size of my stomach, or I don't care the size of my chest, or I don't care whether my back doesn't look like or that of a person that you want. I don't care about how my face looks. If I tell you that I'm not fat, I am not. And it's as simple as that. The discussion ends there. And it should end there. I thought this was okay until I stepped into Canada. The first day, my first day in Canada, or my first minutes, I would say, in Canada, after leaving the airport, we just get into a car. And then someone that I know, an acquaintance, I would say, just spotted someone walking, and they're like, "Hey, that's such a fat lady." And someone else seemed triggered. It's like, "No, no, no, never say that." Yeah, never say that. And I was shocked. I was like, "What do you mean never say that? Don't you see she's fat, or are my eyes wrong or something? Don't you see it, or what do you mean never say it?" If someone is fat, you say they're fat. It's not object. It's not subjective. It's objective too. It's reality. Yeah. Why should I not tell them that? They should know. It's not an insult. It's just an observation. I thought it was okay. I thought the guy was on the right. So just saying, spotting a fat woman walking, and yeah, things changed from that day. I realized I can't call anyone fat. I can't even call myself fat. People will start saying, oh, this and that, so many things. I can't do it. I can't call anyone that. I had lost a lot of weight, and I, I, I was feeling a bit low, but I wanted to adopt these new eating well habits and all that, so that I can keep myself in. But I realized I had hit a jackpot. I was suddenly in a world where no one is allowed to call me fat, no matter how much I ate, no matter how bulbous I looked. No one was allowed to call me fat. And it's a rule. It's written. I don't know why it's written, but everybody seems to know it. It's not in the constitution, but people believe it and they know that. When you see a fat person, I would say a word. Leave them alone. Online, I see when people are in the comfort of their homes in an anonymous Reddit username, now they feel comfortable to just tell someone you're actually fat. They're thinking it. I think they've been holding it in their minds for so long they can't tell this person to the face. So they hold it in there until they are anonymous and they can release their deepest feelings. But I like that because I'm not on those platforms a lot, so I don't see it. I don't see it. I see it once. When you come to Kenya and you're fat, oh my god, you will not believe it. Everybody will be complimenting you. Hey fat lady, hey fat man, hey fat lady, hey fat man. It's normal here. It's very normal. But now it offends me. As a child, it didn't used to offend me. I didn't take offense to it. And now I'm wondering what has this society come into where you can just look at someone and tell them to their face you're fat. it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Maybe I've been brainwashed by the the other culture. Maybe I should come back to my culture a little bit. I don't know, but I'm offended nowadays when someone says that. Because the other day I was just trying to be polite and be like, I'm a bit on the bigger side. Then someone said, I can see that. I was like, okay. I thought it'd be nicer than that, but yeah, this is Kenya. I'm expecting too much from my fellow people. I wasn't that nice even myself. If I saw a fat person, just tell me the fat. And yeah, it's not a big deal. Back in the village is something to look forward to. Like if you're thin, people say your parents are underfeeding you. Or worse still, you say you have HIV/AIDS. Yeah, they do that. You still stigmatize HIV at that level. Like if you are thin, you are suffering from HIV or something like that. So being fat was a compliment, but I reached a world where it's no longer a compliment. It says you're unhealthy, you're eating too much. Back in a Kenyan village, there's nothing like eating too much. Where are you getting all that food from? Huh? There's not enough food for you to be eating too much. So when you have when you look fat, you're healthy, man. You've been eating a lot. You're not going to die the next day of starvation, and everybody knows that. Like this guy looks good, and you're praised. You're fat. You're praised. I look at the new environment. I'm in a new environment, and you're fat. You're ashamed. I make it make sense. Which is which? Am I unhealthy or am I rich? Because in the village, if I'm fat, I'm rich. Yeah. Only when you're rich you can afford to buy enough food for you to get fat. I was losing weight and I was very concerned because I didn't know what my fellow villagers were going to say about me. And in the village, they like gossip, a lot of gossip about everything and everyone. Everyone knows everyone there, so they will gossip. It's like this guy is getting thin, he's sick, he's very sick. He needs to go to the doctor and find out why he's losing so much weight. Last month he was 600 kg, not 600 kg, like 600 pounds, I guess. These just a few months later he's 300. He's going to die soon. You can't be losing that much weight in a short time. What happened? Do you need us to get you some food or a job or something like that? That's the villagers' mindset. It's gossip. They will gossip about it. You gain some weight. Now you're going to get some positive attention. Man, can I borrow some money from you? Yeah? Yeah. And you have to give them because you're fat, you're rich. Only rich people are fat in the village. In a Kenyan village. I don't know about other country villages, but that's the village I grew up in. I'm fat and I'm rich. Everyone wants to be rich. I don't know what it's over. Some people don't like money, but a good chunk of people want to get rich and look rich even if they're not rich. If you can't actually be rich, you want to look rich. So yeah, I faced a lot of that. But here I was, can't say fat. And I hate to compliment this lady how fat, but I can't. Like I'm thin and everyone is complimenting me. Like what the hell are you talking about? Probably I have a disease. I need to get checked. That's what's going on in my mind. Like I need to be checked. I'm losing so much weight and everybody is complimenting me. Like you look so good. Look at your body. Like no, 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 no. You are not complimenting me for that. You want to see me fail. You don't want to see me succeed. You want me to be poor. Like you want me to look poor. Why does that make you happy? Why can't you compliment me when I gain some weight? I've been waiting for that compliment. I was waiting for that compliment for a long time, but I never gained weight because I was self-conscious of the society and what they're going to say about me. It was a new society. I was not at home, and people were already judging me because I'm black, and that's normal. Like I'm black. I didn't realize I was black. Have you ever come to an epiphany like something just pops in your mind? Like, I'm black. I'm like, isn't that obvious? It's like it's not so obvious. You realize it's not so obvious. So it was not obvious. So I got into this culture and I wanted to be part, like I wanted to fit in. So I wanted to be thin, although I felt so disgusted with myself. And I knew I, I hesitated and delayed going back home every time I was to go back home, especially to the village, because these people start asking, what happened to you when you went abroad? Without abroad is where happiness is and where fatness is. You're supposed to become twice as fat by the time you're coming back. Why do you come back half the size? Are they not feeding you there? What's going on? And it's going to be a long story of me trying. to explain to them that being fat is unhealthy. You're not going to change a whole village's mentality, and especially one that they're going on for generations and generations. You have to you have to be part of them. You are part of the village. You have to be. You have to gain some weight before you go. But then by the time you're gaining weight to prepare to go home, you don't know what the people in this country will be talking about. In their mind, they're just going, this guy is going in the wrong direction. He doesn't have a long life to live. In the village, the fattest people are the ones who live the longest. I don't know whether this is science or it's just superstition. Because it doesn't make sense. How is being fat unhealthy? I have never understood that. Like from a villager's point of view, I've never understood that. Although I've been exposed to the other culture, I kind of understand, but I also don't understand. That's why I'm boldly saying today I'm not fat. I'm not fat, and I have the right to say that. Even if I gain another 200 pounds, I'm not fat. I will never be fat. I will never be fat. I am comfortable the way I am, and if I'm comfortable the way I am, I'm not fat. You can't call me fat. You can't. I have learned. I have learned. I have rights. That's not something I knew as a villager. I didn't know I had rights. That's a very foreign thing, but I know I have rights. I've been brainwashed, definitely. I feel so much pity for myself. I've been brainwashed. Sorry for spreading this. I'm fat. I'm fat. I'm fat. I'm really fat. My BMI is off the charts. Yeah, I am. I'm fat. I need to lose some weight. I do. I can't be sitting here with it being hundreds of pounds heavy. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Should I go back to the village and live there? 'Cause, yeah, this culture is being adopted in the cities like Nairobi. I see it now being called party Nairobi is an insult. It's very similar to abroad, and I see it. But yeah, I'm not fat. I'm not fat. Yeah, I'm not fat, and you're not fat. Yeah, you're not fat. I have no right to call you that. I was told that, and it's stuck in my brain. And I was there for a few years, so it really stuck. It really stuck every day. And now the one thing I didn't understand is that I found some hyper slim people. Let's call them slim. It's a like slim and petite people, and I was supposed to compliment them in their lips. And then I'm like, if you went back to my village, there would be gossip for years to come about your health status and everything that has to do with you. Everybody will be talking about you and how you are a freak of nature for looking like that. I couldn't find it in my heart to compliment them, even though I knew that the society considered that to be beautiful. I just couldn't find myself seeing it in that manner. The villager in my mind is still there. And I must admit, the villager never left. I have gone to cities abroad. I have been to big cities, but the villager has never left my mind. I still look at things that way. The fatter you are, the richer you are, the better you are, the healthier you are, the everything good you are, the thinner you are, everything is wrong with you. You're not eating, you're sick, people hate you, everything. I was surprised by this society. It's a completely society that is out of control. You are not allowed to see what you see. And the opposite is what is good. I don't know what standards to live by right now. I'm totally confused. And I've been told by a lot of people I'm confused. Maybe you've been watching my videos for a while. You might have the same opinion like I'm confused. I'm actually confused. I'm not acting confused. I'm totally confused by this world. I don't know what to think anymore. Yeah, people are being told this is out of topic, but I feel like I must mention. I see people going to the gym. Go to the gym in the village. You're going to be the top of the village forever. That guy is lifting weights and wasting energy. Apparently, going to the gym is wasting energy. Yeah, you want to go to the gym and look buff, but like, hey, you're wasting energy. You should have used that energy to go and farm. Go and dig the whole day. You're going to gain the same amount of muscles by digging the whole day. If you want run with a can of water, 20-liter can of water in your back. Sprint as you go to the river and back. That's the only acceptable way to spend your energy. But lifting weights is wasting energy according to the villagers. And now I get to this country and it's praised. If you don't go to the gym, you're a loser. I don't get it. I don't get the culture. But that's why I'm saying I've learned about it and I know, and I agree. I'm not. Yeah?